Well, Here Below is a band, and we've been playing together for a number of years, actually. But just recently got together after a little bit of a hiatus, 2013, and we've just released our first album in September. So things are going pretty good right now. Besides that, I'm just a singer-songwriter, so I do my thing. But the main project is with Here Below.
So you guys recently released your debut album. Where do you go from here now?
The next album. We already tracked drums. We're in the studio. I got to go to the studio after this. We're recording a 5-song EP. And really excited about the new material. We've been playing it now for a couple months. And it's a lot more straightforward rock, but at the same time it's a lot more dynamic and layered too. So we kind of took all of the sporadic mathy elements from our debut and kind of turned it into this toned hot chick. And she's really good at math still. She's like a physicist. And so that's kind of how the new EP is going to sound. And it's got some soft stuff on there too. Like we're trying to now do a mixed bag kind of approach to the music because, coming from the metal scene, and actually everybody in the band's played in metal bands previously, and we've got folk back catalog as well. So now we're really trying to represent all of our influences in our live performance. And it's difficult when you like playing loud and heavy and rocking out, but I think with this new material we're coming closer to that. So it's a lot of fun to play live because it's challenging, but at the same time it's a lot more catchy and it draws people in. So I'm excited for it. We'll be playing a lot of that stuff at the festival too in March.
So what would you say is probably your favorite song to perform live?
Favorite song? See, this is tough because my favorite songs are all the new ones that we're doing, and now we're actually writing beyond the new EP that we're recording, so it's kind of tough. Because my favorite song is always going to be the latest song that we wrote to play live and everything too. But I guess if I had to choose like a song from the material from the recently released debut, it'd be "Sign On, Sign Off." Is I think the crowd pleaser and the one that we find fun to play because it's heavy, but at the same time it's got some cool melodic breaks and it's technically challenging. So if you pull it off live, people are just like, "Ooh, wow, that's really neat." And then you hit them with a catchy melody and a cool chorus, and it's a good song because of that. And it kind of encompasses, or it's representative of the sound of the band and what you're going to hear throughout the set, because you get your heavy, driving, power chordy chorus and bridge, and you get some cool technical melodic stuff in there too.
So when you're performing live, how do you decide which songs go in which order? Do you just kind of wing it, or is there kind of a set plan to what you want to give the audience?
Well, we try to write our sets out so that they flow, and sometimes you'll toss in a little break so that you go, tune up. Because we like to tune a lot, actually. So we started realizing, we got to fill the gap here. But no, so now we're starting to write our sets out and also change them up. So we have a couple sets in rotation that we'll go back to. And you know what? Sometimes you want to play old stuff. Sometimes you want to play new stuff. So, at the end of the day, we might just wing it. It's kind of just go with the flow and see how you're feeling that day. How much of a perfectionist you want to be. It comes and goes. So,
on that note, does the audience, their reaction to your music ever kind of change how you want the order of your songs you want to play in?
Yeah, but I've never changed. I wouldn't do that to my guys. I wouldn't change the set on the fly. I don't know if they'd know what to do. They'd probably be mad at me. Hey guys, we're going to change it up, and they'd just be like, Steve's already playing the next song, right? So, anyways, no, but we'll try to read an audience beforehand, right? Like if you're playing a place like Cherry Cola's, this is a rock and roll crowd. Play a rock and roll set. If you're doing a festival show, you're probably going to want to toss in a little bit of variety. So play a softer song, mix it up. Because you know that you're going to reach more of an eclectic crowd, and it's going to be people coming off the streets. So you got to have a little bit of something for everybody. So, no, we plan it out based on the types of shows that we're playing, and luckily we have a kind of, catalog portfolio of songs where we can pick and choose and kind of develop a set that suits a mood, a night, a venue, an event. So that's the strategy behind it.
So how did you get involved with Music City North?
Jeannie, how did that?
I don't know, actually.
She put us on a show one time, and we've been doing more shows with her since that first time.
Which happened.
Basically sums up my relationship with Music City North.
It just is.
We just play. They say, hey, do this, and we say, okay, let's put us on the bill. But yeah, no. Anyway, so they said we've seen them grow in leaps and bounds. Just putting on small shows at the beginning, it was just Jahoski's, and then they were doing indie nights, and I think now Music City North has somewhat of a relationship with Cherries. I know that you're booking shows here all the time, so when they said let's do the festival together and kind of celebrate, is it a year now that you guys have been doing it? I mean, that's something that we want to support. I love seeing new promotional groups and organizations and companies rise up in our music scene, and these guys are really passionate about what they do, so of course we want to come out and support them on their anniversary. That's the very least we can do.
So where does the band go from here, post Music City North? What are your next steps?
Just waiting to play the big festivals this summer in Toronto. We got a bunch of out-of-town dates coming up, doing Ontario, getting into the States now finally. It's been a long time coming. And then we'll also be making our way out east in the fall. So really excited to start traveling with this group. And again, it's part of the new expansion, right? I mean, first step, get the CD out. Second step, start playing some bigger shows, build the audience, and now we're going to do the traveling thing and hopefully not kill each other on the road. We'll see what happens there. Yeah.
So where can fans connect with you guys?
Facebook, obviously, here below band. And then if you want to check out the record, you can stream it from SoundCloud /here below. You can go to Bandcamp where it's up for sale. And then everything, Reverb Nation, all that other junk, that's stuff that I have to manage. So yeah, you can go there, just type in here below and you'll find us, and it'll be great.